Stop, Tejano Trancosa. Batting third, the third baseman, number 32, Kylie Herrera. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 31, Leandra Valdez.
All right, welcome everybody to the Mac Chase Complex. We've got the Artesia Lady Bulldogs taking on the girls from Bernallio High School, Spartans, here in the last game for each of these teams in this Artesia tournament round robin. Not sure if you just call it a round robin or call it a tournament. So we'll call it both. Lady Bulldogs come in today 7-4 on the year. They defeated Cobre 4-0. They beat Deming 15-0, and they won last night in the nail biter 3-2 against Alamogordo with the walk-off single RBI by Molina to score the last one. I'm gonna let you listen to Kevin in the lineup for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Number 2, Ariana Montoya. Number 11, Araceli Aguilar. Number 13, Cambry Collins. Number 16, Leslie Molina. Number 20, Dashlyn Bustamante. Number 21, Janessa Rodriguez. And number 23, Charisma Molina. Starting lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. Leading off, playing second base, number 9, Michaela Lujan. Batting second, the pitcher, number 17, Catherine Marquez. Batting third, your first baseman, number 24, Kaden Apodaca. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Kinsley Rodriguez. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 14, Jenna Whitmire. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 12, it's Tessa Yates. Batting seventh, number 5, your left fielder, Brooklyn Fuentes. Batting eighth, number 4, this catcher, Jade Hammond. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 10, Janae Molina.
All right, there you have the lineup for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, as the teams will now, Bulldogs are the home team, so they're going out onto the field. Bernallio will go back in the dugout, and they will get ready to come up to bat here. And this final game for each of these teams in this tournament round robin. Coming in today, Bernallio, I think it's 5-4 on the year, and looking to get a win here against Artesia. Artesia coming in 7-4 on the year. They were ranked third before this all began this weekend, so we'll see if anything shakes up from there. We did have a couple of teams from 3A, some from 4A in this tournament, so good mix of teams from around the state. Boys won last night in an exciting game, as they, kind of like the girls, scored the last run of the game to walk off and win the game. So it was a good win for them last night against Roswell High School. In the field for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, we've got Rodriguez at third, Whitmire at short, Lujan at second, Apodaca at first. You got Hammond behind the plate. In the outfield, Fuentes in left, Molina in center, and Yates in right. In the circle for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs today is Kat Marquez. Kat comes in with a 10.66 ERA. So we'll see if she can get that lower today. And then coming up to bat for the Spartans to lead it all off is Montoya. Montoya is a sophomore for the Spartans. And I missed the first pitch. That was a ball. Thank you, Kevin. I was trying to pull up their stats on the year. Oh, and that pitch hit her. So she's going to take first base on a hit by pitch.
Now batting shortstop, number 9.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Transcosa. And she is a sophomore for the Spartans. The stats I have don't have all their games on here, but I'm going to go ahead and give them to you so I have some stats. She puts down a good bunt, but charging it great was Rodriguez from third base. Picked it up and threw her out. She does advance the runner, but that is the first out of the inning.
Now batting third baseman, number 32.
That'll bring up number 32, Kylie Herrera, third baseman. And again, these stats don't have all the games, so if you're listening from Bernallio, I apologize. I'm going to run with what I have on Max Prep. She's batting .714 on the year. Pitch is high for ball one. That catches the outside corner. Good pitch by Cat. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss for strike two. So right now, boy, it's sun shining. Got just a little bit of clouds up in the air. It says it's 72 degrees and feels like 77 degrees. So beautiful day outside as Herrera goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Valencia, the number 4 hitter. She's batting .500 on the year. 4 runs scored, 5 hits. There's a bloop into left field, and it's going to fall. Whitmire's going to chase it down from shortstop. Holds the runner at third. So first pitch swinging was Valencia, and she'll be on first. Montoya on third, and that brings up number 13, Montoya. Neva, thank you. Strike right down the middle. Neva on the air is batting .667. As the count goes even, 1-1. She's playing left field today. So Bernallio looking to get something going here in the top half of the first. Swing and a miss. She goes down in the count, 1 and 2. 2 outs here. Runners at first and third. Foul ball, looking to make the play, and she does, is Hammond from behind the plate. Great job by Jade Hammond to go get that foul ball for the third out of the inning. Spartans, no runs on 1 hit. 2 runners left on base. Score remains 0-0. We'll go to the bottom half of the first with the Lady Bulldogs coming up to bat.
So you've got questions about the birds and the bees? What would Jim Gill do?
Hi, this is Ben Manette with Roswell Seed Company. If Jim was here, he'd tell you that it's time to order your bees. You'll get a 3-pound box of live bees and a queen, and that's enough to start a hive. As for the birds, we're talking about baby chicks. Not only are they cute as can be, they'll soon be supplying your family with fresh eggs. So come see us at Roswell Seed and find out all about the birds and the bees.
Southeast New Mexico College invites you to join us at the annual Taste of Culture, an exotic experience of foods from Carlsbad's cultural communities. Past years have featured participants from all over the globe, including food from China, Canada, Yemen, Iran, South Korea, and more. The event will be held on Thursday, April 10th at 5 p.m. at the SENMC campus, 1500 University Drive. For more information, call 234-9414.
All right, welcome back. If you're watching today on KSVP TV, as always, we really appreciate you watching Bulldog Sports, and we really appreciate all our sponsors, too, that allow us to make this happen. So if you see any of them, tell them thank you for sponsoring the events so that we can always broadcast as much of our community events as we can at KSVP. Coming up for the Lady Bulldogs, Michaela Lujan. Michaela batting .385 on the year. She scored 11 runs on 10 hits, 9 RBI. She got 3 doubles and 1 home run. So good power in the leadoff position for the Bulldogs as she takes ball 1. Michaela is a senior. Been calling her name out for several years now. She'll pop that up in the infield and chase it down as the pitcher, Montoya, for the out.
Now batting the pitcher, number 17.
Now to bring up Kat Marquez. She wears number 17 and bats from the right side. Kat's batting an even 500 on the season. There's a shot, base hit between right and center field. That'll go all the way to the fence, and she'll go into second with a stand-up double. So she just increased her 500 batting average with that double. And that'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Caden Apodaca. Caden batting also 500 on the season. She got 24 at-bats, scored 5 runs, 12 hits, 11 RBI. She got 1 double, 1 triple, and 4 home runs this year so far.
Courtesy running for Artesia, number 13, Cambry Collins.
So we got Cambry Collins coming into a courtesy run for Marquez. She's pitching today. Caden will step in, and we'll see if she can bring her home. Ball 1. On deck for the Bulldogs, Kinsley Rodriguez. Called strike 1 on the inside corner. And in the hole is Jenna Whitmire. Montoya with the pitch is high. 2-1 the count. Collins on second is a senior for the Lady Bulldogs, as Apodaca hits that on the JV field next to us. Not by a little bit. Hit the right fielder over there. Yeah, that was a monster foul ball. So the count goes to 2-2. There's a shot up the middle. That'll score 1 run as Collins comes around easily, and Caden will go standing up into second base with the double. So on the 2-2 pitch, Apodaca, it's a line shot between left and center all the way to the fence. And the Bulldogs strike first as Collins came around to score. So the Bulldogs lead 1-0 now in the bottom of the first. And Rodriguez takes for ball 1. And that kind of jammed her on the hands, and the shortstop, Transcosa, will make the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Jenna Whitmire to the plate. Jenna on the season batting 400. 5 runs, 6 hits, 7 RBI. 1 double and 1 home run. And that's strike 1. See if she can get a hit and bring Apodaca home. Wow, called that strike on the inside corner. So Jenna goes down 0-2. She takes a long walk towards the Spartan dugout. So 0-2 pitch from Montoya. Just a dribbler back to her. She'll pick it up, throw it over easily to Valencia for the 3rd out of the inning. But not before the Bulldogs did score 1 run.
Bottom of the first inning for the
So after the first inning, the Bulldogs lead 1-0. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors and be back with the top half of the second.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
Coming up for the Lady Spartans in the top half of the second inning will be Duran, the designated player. Duran is a sophomore utility player for Bernallio. And she comes in today batting .250 on the season. 4 at-bats and 1 hit. That's all I have.
leading off the top of the second inning for the Lady Spartans from Bernallio, the designated player number 3, Asia Duran.
Asia batting from the right side. Hammond will set up on the outside of the plate, and it'll be high. Marquez with the pitch. Called, strike one. 1-1 the count. There's a swing and a miss. Kind of a hesitant swing there by Duran. Really didn't commit to that swing, but couldn't hold it back. 1-2 the count. And she goes down swinging for out number 1.
Now batting catcher number 5, Gabby Tafoya.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Tafoya. I've got her at 400 batting average on the year. Ball 1. Boy, Cat really working quickly in the circle. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Count goes to 2-1. Outfield playing medium depth. Corners first and third playing just in front of the base. On the pitch, they'll take their steps forward. 3-1 to count. Strike 2. Count goes full. And a swing and a miss, so she gets her third strikeout of the game so far.
Center fielder number 1, Ashlyn Chavez.
2 outs here, top of this second. And that'll bring up Ashlyn Chavez, the center fielder. Ashlyn is a senior. And looks like she may be a slap hitter. Back of the box. And she took the steps but didn't swing, so strike 1. Bulldogs into slap defense. That third and short pulled up pretty good. Lujan will stay back to cover first. Called strike 2. Cat doing a good job working outside of that plate on the slap hitter. Oh, 2 pitch. She does slap it, and that's going to be a great slap, and she'll beat out the run as Rodriguez came up, but she did exactly what you want to do. She slapped that straight into the ground, took a high bounce, so it took Rodriguez a long time to get there. So that's a single for Chavez.
Now batting second baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up Bella Perez. She's a junior. She takes strike 1. Perez batting .400 on the season. Got 1 triple and 1 RBI. Called strike 2. Swing and a miss. And she'll go down swinging. So Cat strikes out the 3 outs of the inning, but Chavez was able to reach. But they hold them to no runs. So our score remains Bulldogs 1, Spartans 0. We'll go to the bottom half of the second after we hear from some more of our sponsors.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has remained dedicated to the markets we operate in, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We take pride in our community and strive to be responsible citizens by supporting our local economy, schools, and families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is thrilled to bring the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Wishing the Bulldogs the best of luck and safe travels. Play hard with Bulldog pride. This message courtesy of Spur Energy Partners.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning for the Lady Bulldogs is Tessa Yates. Tessa bats in the 6th position for the Lady Bulldogs. As she hits a fly ball to right field, coming up hard but not able to get there is Escabel. So there's a base hit for Tessa to start off the bottom half of the second. Now to bring up left fielder Brooklyn Fuentes. Brooklyn batting .444 on the season. She scored 9 runs, has 4 hits, 3 RBI. There, tries to put down the bunt, and it goes foul for strike 1. Brooklyn, one of the 9 seniors that's on the Lady Bulldog squad this year, as she takes ball 1. Yeah. We have four juniors. She fouls that one out of play. We've got 9 seniors and 4 juniors. And 2 sophomores. So senior heavy this year. 9 seniors, 4 juniors, and 2 sophomores. Yeah. 1-2 pitch. Inside. Count evens, 2-2. But we haven't seen the Bulldogs real aggressive on the base pass this tournament. That's inside, so the count will go full. Montoya with the full count pitch. inside. Brooklyn will walk. So the first two batters will reach. Yates goes down to second. Brooklyn goes to first. And that'll bring up Jade Hammond, the catcher. Hammond, just a freshman. Oh, I missed that one. There's two freshmen on the team also. There's ground ball to short. Picked up easily by Trancosa, and she goes over to Perez for the out, but it did advance the runner to third. Fuentes. So courtesy running for Artesia, Leslie Molina. For Hammond.
Now batting, center fielder number 10, Janae Molina.
And that brings up the number 9 hitter, Janae Molina. One of the stars from last night as she had the walk-off single to win the game. Called, strike what? So one out here, bottom of the second. Bulldogs lead 1-0. And they're threatening again with runners at first and third. And foul ball, third baseline. So the count goes 0-2 on Janae. (0-2) pitch from Montoya. High. On deck is the top of the order for the Lady Bulldogs and Lujan. Pitches, line drive up the middle. That'll score a run. As Chavez comes up and plays it on one hop and gets it in. But not before Yates comes home to score. You got an RBI single for Molina. And it did move Molina, thank you, down to second. And Lujan up to bat now. Michaela popped up to the catcher the first time, or the pitcher first time up. There's a grounder to Montoya. She quickly goes to third and gets the lead runner. Nice play by Montoya. To get the lead runner.
Number 17, Catherine Marquez.
And that'll bring up Katrin Marquez, who had a double. Just a line shot between right and center field to start off, and she pops it high in the air. Center fielder's calling it. Chavez makes the catch, and that'll be the third out of the inning. But the Bulldogs score one more run, so they now lead 2-0 at the end of the second inning. We'll be back with the top of the third after this.
Hey Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Yeah. Well, I have it. All right, we're back here, folks. As the Spartans going to the top of the third are back to the top of the lineup.
The pitcher number 11, Calandria Montoya.
Calandria Montoya coming up. And she was hit by pitch her first time up. She got all the way to third base, but they were unable to get her in for the run. There's a pop-up on the right side. Apodaca's taking a look at it, and she will make the catch. So Montoya will fly out to first baseman for the first out.
Shortstop, number 9, Diana Trancosa.
And that'll bring up Trancosa, shortstop. And she had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. There's a pop-up on the infield, and Apodaca's calling this one. And she'll make the catch. Send everybody else into the dugout. Yeah, 2 pitches, that's right, 2 pop-ups. So 2 outs here in the top of the third.
Third baseman,
And that'll bring up the third baseman,
Kylie
Herrera. And Kylie struck out swinging her first time up. Kylie's a junior for the Spartans, and she takes strike 1. Cat with the pitch. Popped it up and out of play. Strike 2. Beautiful day here in Artesia. Boy, just couldn't ask for a better day. Just a slight breeze. Sun shining. One-two pitch. Change up, popped up on the infield. Whitmire's going to call this one and come up and make the catch for the third out. So they go 1-2-3 in the top of the third. No hits, no runs, no errors. Score remains 2-0 Artesia. Artesia's coming up to bat here in the bottom of the third.
Are you looking for a new career? Wilbanks LLC, formerly known as Wilbanks Trucking Services, the same family-oriented company the past 30 years, is seeking dedicated employees. Immediate openings for NCCCO certified crane operators, CDL positions, and riggers are available. Apply online at wilbanks.us or call Darla King at 575-746-6318 or stop by 309 South 20th, Suite 9 in Artesia. Wilbanks LLC offers competitive pay, paid time off, health, dental, vision, and retirement benefits. Starting wages are determined by experience. Equal opportunity employment.
All right, folks, we're back. Going to the bottom of the third inning here. Thanks for watching on KSVP TV. Got a great crew here today. Have all tournament. Doing a great job with the broadcast. Caden Apodaca for the Lady Bulldogs. Caden hit a double in the first inning as she pops that one foul. It'll go up on the net. And it's going to make it back onto the field. I don't know why we all do that. They got the nets covering the bleachers, and anytime a foul ball goes, everybody watches it. Got to see if it makes it back to the field or stays up on the net. Every time. Yeah. They're taking the odds, the bets. Is it going to make it? Ball 1. 1-1 the count to Caden. And ball 2. Caden has 4 home runs on the season, so she's got a lot of power in that swing. You don't want to make a mistake to her. That's high for ball 3. Yeah, I say most pitchers probably know it. But that's why you have Rodriguez behind her, too. Yeah. 3-1 pitch, and she'll walk. Caden will go down to first base. To start off the bottom of the third for the Bulldogs, that brings up Kinsley Rodriguez. Kinsley on the season batting .375. Scored 4 runs, 6 hits, has 4 RBIs. Ball 1. She has a home run on the season. She takes ball 2 inside. Not seeing a lot of movement on Montoya's pitches. And she doesn't have a strikeout yet. Takes ball 3, so that's 7 balls in a row. With the walk to Apodaca and then 3 here to Rodriguez. 3-0 pitch. There it is. That ball curved in just a little bit. (3-1) the count. On deck is Jenna Whitmire. In the holes, Tessa Yates. There's a ground ball to third base. Herrera will go down to second to get the lead runner in Apodaca. It's a good play by Herrera.
Now batting shortstop, number 14, Jenna Whitmire.
That's the first out of the inning. And that brings up Jenna with the runner at first. And Rodriguez called strike 1. High. Jenna bats in the 5th position in the lineup. Batting .400 on the season. Does have 2 home runs. There's just a bloop to shortstop right at second base. So right off the end of the bat, Jenna a little out in front of that. Flies out to the shortstop for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Tessa Yates. Tessa had a single in the second inning and came around to score one of the 2 runs. There's a line drive to the shortstop. Herrera fields it, dives for the bag, and going to say she got there in time for the 3rd out. So great play by Trancosa for that 3rd out of the inning. So the score remains 2-0 as the Bulldogs unable to come around and score. So after 3, well, I already said it, but it's 2-0. We'll go to the top of the 4th. Be back after these messages.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings View Seal, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
I don't understand we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do that.
Never mind.
All right, we're back here going to the top of the 4th inning. Lady Bulldogs lead the Spartans from Bernallio 2-0. And leading off the top of the 4th. Leandria Valencia coming up. She's batting .500 on the season. The swing and a miss. can't hear you. Ball 1. Marquez with the pitch to pop up behind the plate, and it's going to reach the net. Jade was coming back to take a look at it. And we'll all watch the ball, see if he gets it. It did make it back. Umpire was checking it. Count 1-2 to Valencia. Pitch is pulled over by the Spartan dugout. They'll give it to Rodriguez. She gets it back to Marquez, and we'll do it again. Same count, 1-2. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Good pitch by Marquez. That's the first out here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up Montoya, left fielder. And Hammond set up on the outside of that plate, and she fouls it away. 0-1 the count. Cat ready to go. She'll foul that one off on the right side. Apodaca was over there, but it hit just the top of the dugout. She couldn't get to it. So 0-2 the count to Montoya. Pop up, second base. Lujan's going to take a look at it and make this catch for out number 2. Michaela just started to take a step forward and just realized it was coming right to her. Didn't hardly have to move. So 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Nobody on. And that'll bring up Duran. Duran struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. High. Cat gets ready. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. Ball 2. Cat quickly working, coming back at her, but that pitch is high. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. The bat boy is running out there, decided that it's the wrong time and ran back in. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. So Marquez strikes out Duran to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Score remains 2-0 Lady Bulldogs. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning after these messages.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
All right, we're back, folks. Again, what a beautiful day here on a Saturday afternoon for some softball. About 74 degrees. Just a slight breeze blowing. I don't even see a wisp of a cloud in the sky right now. And Brooklyn Fuentes coming up to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Lady Bulldogs. Fuentes walked her first time up to bat as she takes strike 1. On deck for the Bulldogs is Jade Hammond. In the hole, Janae Molina. Montoya with the pitch. Ball 1. There's a ground ball. It's going to get by the second baseman, Perez, and be picked up by Chavez for the single. So a good start to the bottom of the half of the 4th inning, or bottom of the 4th inning. Brooklyn with the single. So with no outs here, that brings up Jade Hammond. Jade grounded out to shortstop her first time up. Pitch is high, ball 1. Ball 2. Jade coming in today batting .312 on the season. 4 runs scored, 5 hits, 4 RBI, and 2 doubles. Inside, so 3-0 is the count to Jade. Again, Molina's on deck, and then we're back to the top of the order with Lujan. Called strike 1 on the inside corner. Looked like she was taken all the way on that 3-0 pitch. 3-1 pitch from Montoya. Right down the middle, little grounder to third. Herrera will pick it up, go across the diamond to Valencia, and they will get Hammond on the 5-3, but that did move Fuentes down to second. Yeah, I looked weird coming out of there. Maybe hit the plate, but the plate's in, right? Yeah, so umpire's going to talk to the umpire on the field, and they will. So the fans are saying it hit her foot, and the umpire is saying no, it didn't. So that will remain. 1 out here, and that'll bring up Molina. And Molina singled in the 2nd inning. She's got a runner at second right now in Fuentes. She takes ball 1. Montoya's pitch is inside. Ball 2. We had really 2 good doubles in the 1st inning, and just really haven't seen a hard hit ball since. It's called strike 1. Montoya is doing a good job of kind of mixing up her speeds, keeping the Bulldog batters off balance a little bit. Called strike 2. Janae didn't really like that one, but it stands. Counts 2-2. That's high. Count goes full. On deck is Lujan. Marquez in the hole for the Lady Bulldogs. Full count pitch. Swung on. Grounder hit over to Bolito. She'll toss it to Herrera. So full count to Molina. Runner at second. One out here, bottom of the fourth. Called, strike 3. Good pitch by Montoya. And that'll bring up Lujan with 2 outs here and a runner at second.
Michaela Lujan.
Michaela has popped out to the catcher and had a fielder's choice, so she's due for a base hit as she pulls that out of play on the left side. Michaela has 9 RBI on the season. As that pitch is called a ball. Counts 1-1. Now it's 2-1. Outfield playing fairly deep on Lujan as she does have power. Those 9 RBI. She'll just bloop that over short's head. Coming around third is the runner, and she will score. And that's Fuentes coming around to score for the Lady Bulldogs. So Lujan gets her RBI with that single.
Catherine Marquez.
And she moved down to second on the throw. And that brings up Kat Marquez, who hit a double in the first inning and flew out to center in the second. Called strike 1. There's a fly ball to center field. It's deep and it's high. Center fielder going back. She can't make the catch. One hops the fence and she'll throw it in, but not before Marquez goes to second on a stand-up double. Her second double of the game. And Lujan will come around to score.
First baseman, number 24, Kaden Apodaca.
The Lady Bulldogs now lead 4-0 in the bottom of the fourth, and that brings up Kaden Apodaca with 2 outs and a runner on second.
Courtesy rating for Artesia, Cambry Collins.
Cambry Collins comes in to run again for Marquez. Called strike 1. Swung on in left field. High fly ball, but moving back and making the catch out there is Montoya for the 3rd out of the inning. So Kat hit that pretty good, but not as well as she wanted for the 3rd out as she flew out to the left fielder. So they did get 2 runs there in the bottom of the fourth. The Lady Bulldogs now lead 4-0 after 4. We'll be back with the top of the 5th with the Spartans up to bat.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive. Once again, the best-selling truck in America for the 47th consecutive year is Ford F-150. Nobody sells more trucks than Ford, and nobody has a better selection of new and certified pre-owned Ford trucks than Artesia Ford Sales. Our inventory of Ford F-150 trucks has never been better. Plus, Artesia Ford has a great selection of new and certified pre-owned SUVs like Explorer and Expedition. Find out why Ford F-150 is the best-selling truck in America for yourself. Stop by Artesia Ford Sales today or visit artesiaford.com. Artesia.
We're here at the Artesia softball fields complex. It's Artesia Lady Bulldogs taking on the Spartans from Bernallio. Lady Bulldogs lead 4-0 right now, going to the top of the fifth. We're on KSVP TV and appreciate you watching today.
Leading off the top of the fifth inning for the Lady Spartans.
Leading off for the Lady Spartans.
The catcher, number 5, Gabby Tafoya.
Gabby Tafoya. Gabby struck out her first time up. Only her second time up to bat. Ball 1. Cat with the high pitch for ball 2. Again, defensively for the Bulldogs, you got Rodriguez at third, Whitmire at short, Lujan at second, Apodaca at first, Hammond behind the plate. Called, strike 1. In the outfield, got Yates in right, Molina in center, Fuentes in left, and got Cat Marquez in the circle. Count goes to 3-1. Right down the middle, she swings and misses for strike 2. According to my records, which again are unofficial, Marquez has only given up 1 hit so far as she strikes her out swinging. You got 2 hits? And that'll bring up Chavez.
Now batting center fielder, number 1, Ashlyn Chavez.
And Ashlyn had a slap for a base hit her first time up. We'll see if she does it again. She does slap it, but it goes foul. Slap at it anyway. One out here, top of the 5th. Chavez in the back of the box, takes her steps. Called, strike 2 on that outside corner. Ashlyn is a senior. And there's a slap. It's going to get by. Diving Whitmire. Exactly what you want from your slap hitter. You got the third baseman pulled up. And she hit it kind of over her head and to the right of the shortstop. So another base hit for Chavez. She's 2 for 2. And that'll bring up Bella Perez, who struck out her first time up. After Bella, we'll go back to the top of the order with Montoya. Strike 1. Bunt, she fouls it back. Strike 2. Outfield playing pretty shallow. High and outside. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss for out number 2. as the coach didn't know that was the third strike. Umpire assured her it was. Yeah. That'll bring up Perez.
Number 11, Calabria Montoya.
Or Calabria Montoya. She fouls the first two pitches away for a quick 0-2 count. She got hit by a pitch in the first inning and popped up to first baseman Apodaca after that. Boy, got her swinging big time. I think that was a changeup from her, and that was a great changeup by Marquez as she gets another strikeout for the third out of the inning. No runs, one hit. One runner left on, no errors in the inning. Score remains 4-0, Lady Bulldogs. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth with Lady Bulldogs coming up to bat.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
All right, we're back here. Bulldogs coming up to bat here in the bottom of the fifth inning, leading 4-0. Kenzie Rodriguez will be leading it off. She has popped out to shortstop, then hit a fielder's choice.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth inning for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. It's the third baseman.
So she's hit the ball both times, but doesn't have a hit to show for it. On deck for the Bulldogs is Whitmire, and the hole is Yates. Rodriguez coming in today, batting .375 on the season as she fouls that one away. Whitmire offering no help in the batter's circle to get that ball, which she shouldn't. I'm not. It's just funny how she didn't even move. 0-1 the count. Line drive to Herrera, who snags that. Boy, she hit that right on the center of the softball and has an out to show for it.
Shortstop, number 14.
So one out here now in the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up Jenna Whitmire. Jenna grounded out to the pitcher and popped out to the shortstop. This time she squares around the bunt and fouls it away. Strike one. Got Tessie Yates on deck. She's 1 for 2 in the game so far. Montoya with the pitch. High and inside. Some screamers going on right now somewhere. Oh, she wanted to, and she held back, and she called strike two. Good inside pitch by Montoya. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Boys, day games and night games will get you sometimes as a hitter, which is It always amazed me because you practice during the day. Then you'll play a lot of your games under the lights, and then you struggle with the day game of actually hitting it like you can. That drops in there low. Count goes to 2-2. On deck is Yates, and Fuentes in the hole for the Lady Bulldogs. Count goes full. Full count pitch to Jenna Whitmire. Right down the middle, and she fouls it away. She was way out in front of that one. Defensively for the Spartans, you got Herrera at third, Trancosa at short, Perez at second, Valencia at first, Tafoya behind the plate. You got Chavez in center, Escobar in right, Montoya in second. In left. And Jenna draws the walk. Now to bring up Tessa Yates.
Right fielder number 12, Tessa Yates.
So the Bulldogs get the leadoff hitter aboard. We'll see if they can get her around. Yates batting 158 on the season, but again, she's 1 for 2 in this game as she fouls that pitch away. There's a pop-up on the infield. Perez will call it, and she'll make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting left fielder
Now to bring up Brooklyn Fuentes.
Brooklyn Fuentes.
And Brooklyn she walked her first time up and hit a single her second time, so she's 1 for 1. With 2 outs here as she takes strike 1. Again, Bulldogs not being real aggressive on the base pass as Jenna still over there on first. Foul ball out of play. Over by the vehicles. Count will go to 0-2. We watch them on the net, and we watch the foul balls over by the cars too. See if it hits one. 0-2 pitch. High. One-two pitch from Montoya. Swung on and fouled out of play. That'll get caught up in a tree over there. Count remains 1-2. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Lady Bulldogs lead 4-0. If Fuentes can keep this going, we got Hammond on deck. Boy, she fouled off a pitch that was about a foot outside. Maybe 6 inches. Yeah. Count remains 1-2 to Brooklyn. Brooklyn just a sophomore. There's a ground ball to short. She'll pick it up. Go ahead and throw to first base. Trancosa to Valencia for the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the 5th. They did get a runner aboard on a base on balls, but unable to bring her home. Score remains 4-0. Top of the 6th coming up.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center now has their very own website. Visit artesiamuseum.org to stay up to date on events and exhibits. Look through historical photos of Artesia, submit research requests, and more. For information, please call 575-748-7345. Stop by the Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center at 505 West Richardson Avenue or online at artesiamuseum.org. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 4. This ad paid for by Artesia Lodgers Tax.
Big O Tires understands the importance of keeping your fleet vehicles running smoothly. Our expert technicians provide quality automotive services and offer an extensive tire selection. Plus, we know that time is everything, and that's why Big O Tires minimizes fleet downtime with priority appointments. Fast, quality service for any size fleet. Big O Tires is your one-stop shop for commercial and personal vehicle needs. Roll into Big O today.
Bob Reed.
All right, we're back here at the Mac Chase Complex. Lady Bulldogs lead 4-0 after well, we're going to the bottom of 6th, right? Top of 6th, sorry. I confused myself there, which is not hard to do. So coming up to bat for the Spartans.
Number 9, Trancosa.
It's number 2 hitter, Trancosa. She had a sacrifice bunt in the first and popped up to Apodaca at first her second time. Cat with the pitch, and she fouls that back straight back into the net. I think it's 1:40 in the afternoon as everybody's yawning up here. 0-1 pitch. Curveball pulled to short. Whitmire with the backhand across the diamond quickly to Apodaca. Nice play by Whitmire.
Now batting third baseman number 32, Kylie Herrera.
And that'll bring up Herrera. She bats third in the lineup. She struck out her first time and flew out to shortstop her second time up. There's another pop up to shortstop, as Jenna will call it. Make the catch and then look away from the sun. She kept her eyes on it long enough to catch it, though.
Now batting first baseman number 31, Valencia.
And that will bring up Valencia. I believe she singled in the first, and then she struck out in the fourth. There's a pop-up. Whitmire will call it. She'll make the catch. So real quick inning there for the Bulldogs. As that's a quick 1-2-3 with 2 pop-ups to short and a ground out to short. Score remains 4-0. Lady Bulldogs will go to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Hey guys, Aaron Dishman down here, Rouse Ford. Check it out. Have you heard about our mobile service van? That's right, a mobile service van. It'll come to you for all of your regular services and light repairs at no additional charge. That's right, guys. Whether you want to sit at home on the couch, we'll come to your driveway. You're stuck at work, can't make it in, we'll find you in the parking lot. It doesn't matter. Just give us a call. We'll get you scheduled ASAP right down here at Rouse Ford.
The outside, Forrest Tyler, and Mike Silva.
Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most modern pest management for our clients. Bob Reed Pest Control is involved in every aspect of pest management, from general insects to trees, shrubs, and yard treatments. Also, Bob Reed Pest Control is the only authorized operator for the Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System. No job is too large or too small. We are Southeast New Mexico's pest management headquarters. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today, 623-5344. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Coming up for the Lady Bulldogs in the bottom of the 6th. It's the catcher, Jade Hammond. Jade has grounded out to shortstop. And grounded out to third. So 2 ground balls for her. 312 batting average on the year. She takes ball 1. Jade has 16 plate appearances with 4 runs scored, 5 hits, 4 RBI, 2 doubles, and a home run. Oh, and that hit her or hit the bat? I think it hit the bat. She's not going to first. Yeah, I hit the end of the bat for a foul ball. Is that a foul ball? That would be a foul ball. Yeah. So Jade Goes to a 1-1 count off that unusual foul ball. Yeah. 2-1 with the swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-2. Two-two pitch from Montoya, swung on. That hit her. I thought it hit her though. Thought it swung, hit the bat, hit her, and went into play. Yeah, but that hard for that umpire behind the plate to see that. And now she's going to argue with Coach Polito, who just appeal it. And she's going to go down and talk to the umpire. Didn't it look like that? Yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah. Right. Well, and usually a coach won't come and say that happened if it didn't happen. I mean, I'm not putting it past one to do it, but usually if you just swing and hit it down, they're not going to come act like it hit them. I don't think he saw it. Yeah. Right, right. Yeah, I think Coach Polito believes what she saw, and she had a good angle over there on third base. But the umpire was still talking about it. I mean, if he had seen it, it's a pretty easy call. Yes, it hit her. So I think it'd be a quick decision. Yes, I saw it, or no, I didn't. But obviously I'm wrong as they're still talking about it. Must not be that easy. Fans are getting a little restless. They're going to call her out. Coach Polito can't believe it, but that's the call. So 1 out as Jade, who picked that up and threw her out?
Number 13, Cambry Collins.
And that brings up number 13, Cambry Collins, batting for Molina. Oh, the catcher picked it up and threw her out? Okay. That's what I put down, so I was going with it. So Collins will get the bat here for the Lady Bulldogs. With 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Collins is a senior outfielder for the Lady Bulldogs. She bats from the left side. And she comes in today with no batting average. And she, that was a little iffy. I mean, she swung, hit it straight down, and it stayed in play for just a minute. And then finally went out of bounds. Out of bounds. Foul. Back in. Do what? Yes. No, 1. Yeah, Hammond was first batter. So 0-1. Count evens 1-1. All right, folks, you get to hear a lot of our conversation up here, but you only get to hear my side of it. So it's like, who are you talking to, Robbie? 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Line drive over shortstop. There's a base hit. Cut off in the left field by Montoya. But a great job of hitting there by Collins on that single. And that'll bring up the top of the order for the Lady Bulldogs. Michaela Lujan will come up.
Michaela Lujan.
Lujan popped up to the catcher, had a fielder's choice, and then singled her last time up to bat. On deck is Marquez. Oh, she wanted that one and was able to stay off of that high fastball. Ball 1. Pitch from Montoya. Swung on, popped up on the left side. Herrera giving chase, but it goes into the bullpen. The bull cage, as some other announcers will call it. Count goes 1-1. Yeah. Here's the pitch. Squared around to bunt and fouled it off. So coach trying to put Michaela on the spot to get a bunt down there. And that pitch was inside. She had a hard time doing it. Count 1-2 now. Swing and a pop-up behind us, out of play. So the count will remain 1-2. High. Count evens, 2-2. Kayla with a shot to left field. Montoya going back, gets a read on it, does make the catch. Gets it in quickly, which holds Collins at first base.
Now batting the pitcher, number 17.
We've got 2 outs here now in the bottom of the 6th. And that brings up Kat Marquez. She doubled in the first, flew out to center in the second, and then doubled again in the 4th. 2 for 3. Takes strike 1. I think she really wanted that pitch on the inside corner. Apodaca on deck. Rodriguez in the hole for the Lady Bulldogs. Swing, and there's a drive to left field. It's deep. Montoya going back, and it goes over her glove and off. Rounding third is Collins, and coming in on the 3rd double of the day by Marquez to score is Collins. Boy, great job of hitting there by Marquez. With 3 doubles on the day. That's hard to do. That's hard to get 3 doubles. As we got a courtesy runner coming in.
Courtesy running for Artesia. Number 1, Brooklyn Thacker.
Thacker will come in to run for Marquez. Collins was doing it, but since she went in the lineup, they had to get somebody else to come run for her. So the Bulldogs now lead 5-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning with 2 outs, and Apodaca up to bat with a runner at second. That's inside.
Now batting first baseman, number 24, Kaden Apodaca.
Swung on and pulled foul. Inside pitch that she turned on and hit towards the dugout on the left side. So Caden goes down 0-2 in the count. Rodriguez is on deck if Caden can get on here. She pulls that left side. Montoya giving a run at it, but just stayed in the foul territory, but unable to get to it. Caden hits a lot of foul balls to the left side. Count remains 0-2 with 2 outs here. Swing, and again a foul ball out of play on the left side. She just has a hard time waiting on these pitchers that don't throw quite as hard as other ones. Sometimes and Montoya's got some decent speed, but sometimes a really slow pitcher would mess your team up more than a really, really good pitcher. Swing and a miss. Drop the pitch, throw down to first, and they'll get Apodaca on the strikeout for the 3rd out of the inning.
D&D, bottom of the 6th inning.
But the Bulldogs do score 1 run, So they now lead 5-0. We'll go to the top of the 7th after these messages from our sponsors.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
All right, we're going to the top of the 7th inning. Lady Bulldogs lead the Spartans 5-0. I believe if the Spartans don't score 5 or more, the Bulldogs can keep them under that, then that will be the game. Marquez has done a great job in the circle today. I've got her down for a 3-hitter with 8 strikeouts so far. As coming up to bat is Montoya. Neva, left fielder. And she hits a grounder up the middle. The Whitmire's going to have to chase, try to get across to Apodaca, and she doesn't do it in time. Well, that took a high bounce over Marquez in the circle and just kind of died after that. Whitmire made a great play on it, but just a great place to hit the ball. So a single for Montoya, and that'll bring up Duran, who struck out 2 times in her 2 plate appearances. She's going to second. We weren't ready for it. And stealing second is Montoya. So we got a 1-0 count to Duran. She did? Oh, I missed the swing. And that hit her. Yeah, put the bunt down, came back up and hit her. So it's going to be an 0-2 count. To Duran, as the umpires are now going to talk about that. They are going to say that it did come back up and hit her. So 0-2 with the runner at second with no outs here, top of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Marquez gets the strikeout for out number 1. And that'll bring up Tafoya. Tafoya has struck out twice today. Bunt. Good bunt down third base. Let it go foul. Good job, Rodriguez. That's a great job by Kinsley, because she was not going to be able to make the play at first, so then you just get out of the way, and a lot of times they will go foul. So well coached there. So all of that, we got 1 strike. Comes the bunt again. Nope, she's going to swing away, pop it straight back into the net. Her hands started to move, and then she just kept them back. (0-2) count to Gabby Tafoya. There's a grounder to Apodaca. She'll take it herself and get the out. Runner does advance to third. But that's 2 outs.
Center fielder number 1, Ashlyn Chavez.
And that'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Ashlyn Chavez. She had a single in the 2nd inning and a single in the 5th. Actually, she had a slap hit in the 2nd. But both were singles. Called, strike one. Boy, if she can do that 2 more times, that outside curveball curving back in towards the left-handed hitter, that'll be the game. Cat with Wine in the pitch. Trying to do it again and stayed outside on her. Rodriguez playing up at third. And she does slap it to her, but it hit the runner, and she was in foul territory, so it's going to be a foul ball. That's why you have your runners in foul territory on third base. For that very reason. The count goes 1-2. Here's the pitch from Cat. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. And that will be the ball game as the Lady Bulldogs defeat the Bernallio Spartans 5-0. We're going to take a break. Be back to wrap things up after these messages.
Attention sports fans! Come explore Carlsbad Ford's huge inventory. From sleek sedans to rugged trucks, Carlsbad Ford has a huge variety of vehicles to fit your lifestyle. The best cars, the best trucks. Come find out why Carlsbad Ford is the best in southeastern New Mexico.
Oh, yeah!
At Carlsbad Ford Lincoln, their team is dedicated to helping you find the perfect vehicle with the best offers available. Carlsbad Ford, 2802 West Pierce, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Central Valley Electric Cooperative knows how influential FFA is on the youth of our community. FFA teaches to be diligent in labor, courteous to everyone, and above all else, honest and fair. These personal attributes apply directly to CVE's business and work ethics. We at CVE appreciate the values instilled by FFA and are proud to support FFA in every way we can.
So our Artesia Lady Bulldogs go undefeated in this tournament round robin that they have hosted as they defeat Cobury 4-0 in the first game. They won against Deming 15-0. They defeated Alamogordo last night 3-2. And then they beat Bernallio right here 5-0. In the circle for Bernallio, Montoya, I've got her down. She gave up 9 hits and had 2 strikeouts. She gave up 5 runs. In the circle for the Bulldogs, Marquez had 11 strikeouts, gave up 3 hits, and there was no run scored on her. Scoring for the Bulldogs was Marquez scored a run, Yates scored a run, Lujan, Fuentes, and Collins came around to score. So that's the 5 runs scored for the Bulldogs today. Next schedule game we have for the Lady Bulldogs right now is a pretty good ways out if the schedule holds true that I have, and that is against Roswell on April 7th, I believe. Let me double check that real quick. Yep. No, on April 4th. Doubleheader against Roswell in Roswell, 5 and 7 p.m. Well, that'll wrap it up for us here as the Lady Bulldogs win 5-0 on behalf of our producer, Jackie. This is Robbie Blue. Thanks for watching today on KSVP TV. And as always, it's great to be a Bulldog.